Gerard. Welcome to the game. Now, what kind of game do you want to play? Network or home? If home's what you want, home is what you get. How many people have you got? Hey, great. My good friend, player one. What's your name again? Alright, that'll do it. That player's here. Super, we got it. And player three, what's your name? Great, that takes care of that. Now, does my little threesome need to hear what's what? Okay then, hope your faces match.
Player one, choose your alter ego. Player two, choose your alter ego. Player three, choose your alter ego.
Where high culture and pop culture collide.
Hello and welcome to the Great Outdoors episode, written specifically for all those people out there who feel, like we do, that Bambi's mother really had it coming. Welcome to You Don't Know Jack. I'm Schmitty. Thanks for playing, you three. This is going to be very intense, I can tell by the sweat on your upper lips. For God's sakes, be careful with these screws, huh? I paid good money for them. Now then, I hope you packed a lunch, because it's time to get started. I need you to pick a value for this one. Just buzz in. Looks like we got a hefty prize for this one. $13,500. We're calling this one Seaman. Let's see how you handle this one. Which of these people is a masturbator? A palpator, a mirador, a piscator, or a toreador? Hey, sore paper brain, buzz in first. Hey, I'm telling you, fuck. It's all you. Player three, who do you... Player two, you got no choice. Give me an answer. Piscator is what fishermen call each other when they want to feel a little better about themselves.
Okay, so what you want to do there is give that worm a little tug there. Yeah, just go on and tug on that worm really hard till the worm fits on your hook. Yeah.
Don't look now, player three, but you're about to get screwed. Buzz in for the value. Here's your total value for this one. $32.50. This category is, what color are your parachute pants? Last one in is a rotten egg. If Jason of Greek mythology orders a fleece from the J. Crew catalog, what color will he probably choose? Posy, heather, oatmeal, or golden? You gotta buzz in first. Hey, freaks, buzz in! Hey, Urkel, wrong key! You have to buzz. It's all yours, player one. Jason sought the golden fleece. Once Jason obtained the golden fleece, he and the Argonauts set sail on a quest for a new pair of khakis. Buzz in for the amount. The amount for this one is $52.50. Well, look what I found. What's the Pope doing in the woods? Okay, so we all have an idea of what a bear does in the woods, right? Well then, what does a shitta do in the woods? It stands there, it runs there, it makes nests there, or it works there. Hit the buzzer! Please, for me! Hit the buzzer! Why? It's a tree. A really stinky tree. And when no one's around to hear it fall, this is the sound it makes. Oh, for the love of God, don't just stand there, you stupid squirrel! Somebody help me, I'm falling! Grab a value. Well, damn, this makes for a nice little prize. $12,750. Allow me to introduce Never Gamble with Buffalo Chips. Hey kids, it's howdy doody time. If a real estate agent wants to sell a home and needs to disguise the fact that buffalo constantly roam the yard and the deer and antelope always play in the basement, how should she list it? 2-bedroom, 2-bath, omnivore friendly. 3-bedroom, 2-bath, herbivore friendly. 4-bedroom, 2-bath, carnivore friendly. Or 5-bedroom, 2-bath, granivore friendly. No, Buzz first. Hello, I said player one. Player one who's getting screwed. No getting around it, player three. You owe me and I shouldn't have done that. Player one, player two. Player one. Buffalo, deer, and antelope are all plant eaters. Herbivores.
And if you look in here, you'll see just a darling sun porch.
Go ahead and choose a value. Okay, here's what you're looking at. $62.50. Now what did I do with my fly swatter? Welcome to Bug Out. Okay, listen up. This is really easy. All you have to do is buzz in to squash the bugs that don't belong. For example, if the clue is red things, just hit your buzzer on the bug that doesn't belong, which in this case is the thing that is not red. If you're wrong, you pay your opponents. If you're right, your opponents pay you. And you'll be working up to a final round value of $62.50. Okay, campers, let's see if you can earn a merit badge. States west of the Mississippi. Buzz in when you see one that isn't.
Texas, Tennessee,
The Jungle Book characters. Items on an Explorer Swiss Army knife. Actors in the movie Grand Canyon.
Kevin Kline, Steve Martin, Alfred Woodard, Mickey Rooney.
Poisonous snakes. U.S. mountain ranges. Members of the Swiss Family Robinson. Player 2, you are a lean, mean, bug-biting machine. Buzz in for your amount. The amount on this question is $3,000. Coming at you. I have friends in institutional places. See if you can wrap your skull around this. Suppose you want to spring your convict pen pal. Who doesn't? If the only thing between him and the open sky is a set of metal bars, what kind of saw should you bake into his cake? A rip saw, a hacksaw, a buck saw, or a crosscut saw? Hey, Scrappy, buzz in first. You have to Why would... Anybody who watches the Home and Garden Network can tell you that buck saws, rip saws, and crosscut saws are used on wood, while hacksaws cut through metal. Hey, perhaps your convict pen pal can also use the hacksaw to cut the prison soap into smaller, more manageable pieces, so as to be sure not to drop them in the shower. Pick a value. Here's your total value for this one, $6,000. This one's called Allergic Reactions to Bad Films. Okay, so you know that movie Poison Ivy, right? Oh, God, help us all. If you treated your annoyance with the movie Poison Ivy, the same way you'd treat a rash caused by actual poison ivy, what would you do? Gag yourself with Ipecac, blind yourself with calamine lotion, soak your head in ice water, or rub butter in your ears. Gotta buzz in first. Hey, freak, buzz in. Hey, I'm telling you, buzz. Player 2, go. The best treatment for a case of poison ivy is a case of calamine lotion. However, if you're suffering from the sequel, Poison Ivy 2, starring Alyssa Milano, seek professional attention immediately. Pick an amount. And here's what you can win on this question. $5,000. I'm calling this one If a Robot Falls in the Forest and Nobody Hears It. Okie doke, it's time for another episode of Robot Theater. Let's see what those metallic thespians have in store for us today.
I went to the woods because I wish to live deliberately, to front only the essential facts of life, and see if I could not learn what it had to teach, and not, when I came to die, discover that I had not lived.
Wow. Okay, then what essay is this robot reciting? Walden, sinners in the hands of an angry god, self-reliance, or transcendentalism? Now, the buzzer, please, for me, hit the buzzer! Hello? I said buzz in! Hey, Urkel, wrong key! Hey, freak, buzz in! What, nobody's gonna go for it? Hey, player 2, look at all the cash you're sitting on there. Audience, what do you think?
Don't be a woman!
Player 2, you got no choice, give me a... That's just a little taste of Henry David Thoreau's Walden. The robot was doing fine in the woods, until an angry tree began throwing apples at him. Time to pick a value. Well, alright, that's the way you do it. $13,750. What in the... I can't read this.
It's time for...
You're going to see a lovely anagram and a couple of... When you know what the real answer is, buzz in and start typing. And do it fast, because I'll be taking away some cash every couple of seconds. And remember, spelling counts. Right out of the gate, this one's going to be worth $13,750. Okay, now take a look at this anagram, unscramble the letters, and tell me what saying I'm looking for. Gunmen. Stove. Player 3, show me some magic. Type in that answer and hit return. Oh, I see. We're in 5th grade now. Okay, listen, if it's not too much trouble, could you kiss my ass while I screw with your score? Well, that made me feel a little better. Although I think if I'm going to be really satisfied, I'm going to have to do something about that mug of yours. Can we get back to the game now? Anyone else out there want to take a crack? Let's see what you got, player one. Type in that answer and then hit return. You know what? What the hell kind of advice is that? Go west. Go west and do what? Work at some Kinko's in Palo Alto? Oh boy, I can't wait. Get a value. Let's see what this one's worth to you. $6,750. May I introduce polypropylene for president? See what you can do with this one. During his presidential campaign, what could Al Gore-Tex promise? 100% natural fibers regardless of class. Player two, who's going to get the screw? Player three, you've got no choice in the matter. Gore-Tex is a water-repellent, breathable fiber. Which claims it invented the internet. Hey, guess what, player two? You're screwed. Choose a value. Now here's an amount you can sink your teeth into. $9,000. This one's called Always Be Prepared to make some paperweights. Ah, yes, my close personal friends at the Boy Scouts of America. Camping, hiking, and survival techniques in the great outdoors. Boys learning to become real men and live off the land. Which of these is not an actual merit badge that Boy Scouts can earn? Theater, dentistry, puppetry, or stamp collecting? No, Buzz first. Hey, Urkel! Player three, do it! There's no puppetry badge in the Boy Scouts. There is the survival skill badge where you've got to kill a wild dog with a marionette, but that's called the I killed a wild dog with a marionette badge. Time to choose a value. The total amount for this question is $7,000. The category is your wilderness guide to not being eaten. It's time. Imagine a movie called Alligator Dundee starring Paul Hogan's younger, wimpier brother. If Dundee bumps into an alligator, what is the best way for him to run away screaming? In a straight line, in a zigzag, in a circle, or in hilarious slow motion? Now, the buzzer! Hello? I said... Whoa, you are way out of line. Player one, player two. You see, alligators aren't very agile, so if you run in a zigzag, you'll lose them every time. It's a shame Paul Hogan didn't know that. He was indeed one of our finest. Crocodile Dundee, you left us too soon. What? He's still alive? You're kidding me. Paul, we love you. Here's to your versatility as an actor. Keep up the good work. He is working, right? Go ahead and grab an amount. Hey, player three, looks like the highest value belongs to you. Try not to be too nosy, players one and two. Player three's going on a dis or dat. And this dis or dat questions category is only you can prevent bad television. Okay, what do you think? I'll read off seven names, and for each one, perhaps you'd be so kind as to tell me if it's the name of a U.S. national park or the name of a soap opera character. As I rattle them off, if you see a national park, press 1. If I show you a character from this... I see, you got this thing down. I'm just going to put your 30 seconds on the clock, all right? It's showtime. River. Lake Clark. Puck. One more. Josh. That's all she wrote. Well, damn, I got nothing to criticize here. Thanks a lot. Here you go. You know, you could show a little enthusiasm. How about a value? Here's the price tag. $7,000. Well, if it isn't my old friend who wants to marry an ape man. All right, let's suppose Tarzan loses his main squeeze Jane and wants to find a new girlfriend. Which Jane would Tarzan most likely find in the jungle studying chimpanzees? Jane Fossey, Jane Addams, Jane Austen, or Jane Goodall? Hey, Scrappy, buzz in first. Please, for me, hit the buzzer! Hey, I'm telling you. Player. Me, Tarzan. You, Jane Goodall, famous chimpanzee studying person. Oh, and by the way, ladies, when you do meet Tarzan, that actually is a banana in his pocket. Value time. Well, you've made it this far. That's a good sign. You are about to embark upon the attack. Pay close attention to the items. Oh, well, you already know how to play. Well, we'll see about that. Here's your clue. Rated Tree G13. This ought to be fun for the kids. Player 3, did you accidentally hit the self-destruct button back there? Let's check out your score. It's Player 2. Hey, Player 2, you really spanked players 1 and 3 in that game. Unfortunately, they'll just resent you for it when they're older. But of course, by then, they'll have moved out and left you all alone to start their own families. And if you're one of the lucky ones, all you'll be left with is the bitter memory of today's game to remind you that... You don't know Jack!
Are you tired of Italian waiters always pushing the veal?
I'll take the spaghetti. You should try the veal pizza.
Spaghetti.
Veal. Spaghetti.
Veal! Well, worry no longer. Thanks to the new book, 1001 Excuses Not to Order the Veal. This handy restaurant companion lists over 1,000 excuses to use when you don't want to order veal. Just listen.
I can't eat veal because I'm from Scandinavia.
I'd order the veal, but it causes my limbs to fall off.
Or come dressed as a calf and try the excuse.
How dare you? I'm not a cannibal.
So order 1001 Excuses Not to Order the Veal and have a pleasant veal-free meal the next time you dine out.
Everybody in gorilla costumes.
Hi, I'm Steel Dakota, President of the National Gun Association, and I'm here to tell you about yet another reason why you need to protect your right to bear arms. Consider this all too familiar scenario.
Come here, Fluffy. Yeah, nice kitty. You're a good kitty cat. Hey, wait, Fluffy, where'd you get that AK-47? Huh? Hey, don't be crazy. Hey, put that down. Wait.
Whether it's a dangerous home invader or a heavily armed house cat, America, protect your rights and protect yourself.
Mr. Johnson's time travel elixir can take you to the future.
Me?
Yes, you.
Really? How?
Just add water and drink. Try it.
Okay. It, doesn't seem to be working.
Ah, but just wait a moment. Okay, now look at the clock.
Oh my God! It's a miracle! I'm living 2 seconds in the future! This stuff really works!
Mr. Johnson's time travel elixir. This stuff really works.
Wait! How will I survive here in this crazy future? With my simple old-fashioned ways, I'll be killed!
I remember when Karen had just given birth to Emily. She was our third baby in 4 years, and I knew the responsibility was going to be immense. That's when I decided to visit National American Bank and Trust. I had problems, and they offered solutions. You see, my friend Larry works there as a janitor, and he loaned me $50 so I could buy a one-way bus ticket to Daytona and get a fake driver's license. Suddenly, my responsibilities vanished, and I was able to go back to visiting strip clubs. Thanks, National American. He's America's #1 zombie recording artist. He's inspired millions with his words and his voice. And now, available for the first time on compact disc, you can get all of Zombie Lou's greatest hits, including the heartfelt My Brain Done Left Me, Rainy Day Romance, and the unforgettable classic Rain for the Holidays. You and your loved one will want to listen to this CD again and again as Zombie Lou sings his way into your hearts. Copies are limited, so order now.
Just send $15.95 to the gravestone underneath the old oak tree, St. Peter's Cemetery, New York, New York.
If you'd like to make a call, please wait until you are driving your sports utility vehicle in heavy traffic.
Want to get away? Come stay at the beautiful Sam Benton Bed and Breakfast. Sam Benton is miles and miles away from civilization. Each room is equipped with a bunk-style bed and a private urinal. Continental bread and water breakfast is offered until 6:30 a.m. Enjoy recreational sports in the yard, or make new friends in the popular rec room.
You're purty.
And forget doing laundry, because each guest receives a complimentary orange jumpsuit. At Sam Benton, we'll take you away for the trip of a lifetime.
Do you like steak? Mm-hmm. Do you fancy yourself a conquistador?
Si.
Then come on down to Uncharted Steaks, the restaurant for today's modern explorer. We take only the finest steaks and hide them in the restaurant. It's your job to find these steaks and claim them in the name of taste. But beware, many dangers await you on your mission.
I took a blow dart in the neck, but it was worth it for that juicy steak.
An ornery king beheaded my husband, but hey, what a steak.
My daughter was eaten by a lion. I gotta tell you, that was a great steak.
So come on down to Uncharted Steaks and claim some steak in El Nombre de Gusto.
Operator Smith, Ted Smith. I repeat, are there any other survivors of the apocalypse? Okay then. I, Ted Smith, the sole survivor of Y2K, declare myself the king of, Tedonia. I claim complete sovereignty over myself. For now, I'll rule the world from my cellar, which is stocked with enough tuna and bottled water to get me to the year 2002, by which time, I have estimated from my calculations, it should be safe to emerge to the Earth's surface, where I can finally rule my people, I mean myself, in complete glory. I'm your fearless king. Obey me. That's all for now.
Everybody in assless chaps.
Day 3 of my reign as king of Tedonia. Beef jerky didn't taste so good today. Wondering if radiation might have leaked in through the cellar. Should have used more duct tape. Must continue plan for repopulating of Earth. I'm a good king. Obey me.
Yeah.